All right, so we're gonna do the position of attention. We have to look good in marching band, so we have to look great. All right, so when we do position of attention, first of all, your ankle bones need to be on the yard line, so we all have straight lines. So next, we're going to do what is called first position, where our heels will be together and our toes are apart. Now, to get to our V, is what we call it, is at a 45-degree angle. So, to do that, we put one foot at the 45, the other foot at the 45, and that's a 90-degree angle. So we bring it in about halfway, and it'll look about like that.
Why not just put them both at like a 20.5
because
or something?
I don't like to do math. That is why. Okay, so our feet are there. Now, we want to be straight when we're marching. So we have 5 points of alignment. We have our ankles, our knees, hips, shoulders, and our ears. Our ankles are going to be right over the yard line, like I said earlier. Our knees are going to be over our ankles, but not so much to where you bend. So they got to be a nice even. Don't bring them too far back. That sticks your butt out, locks your knees, you'll pass out, and you look bad. So our ankles are at a nice, relaxed straight. Our hips are over our knees. We don't want to propel ourselves forward with our pelvis or bring our butt too far back. So we're right up straight. Our shoulders are, bring them up, back, and then bring them down, are at a nice relaxed here, so our sternum is projecting and our shoulders look relaxed. And our ears are going to be right over our shoulders, so our head is straight and our chin is slightly elevated, but not too far. Okay? All right, so with the instrument, when we bring our instrument into our position of attention, you're going to have it perpendicular to the ground, and your head joint will be even with your nose. Okay. And left hand on top, right hand on bottom, like you've always played the instrument. And then when we bring them up, you will bring it up like so, like you play the flute. And you will be separated between your ribs and your hips so that your diaphragm can expand and you can breathe. And then your elbows will be brought out and you just are puffed up.
Puffed up?
Yes.
So like an airgun or something?
You're like a balloon. You're puffed up. You look strong is what we want. And then make sure that when you do bring your instrument up, you don't concave your shoulders in, you don't bring it too far out, and you just say here. You want to feel like a string is pulling you right up. Okay?
Fantastic.
Awesome. So that's our position of attention. Next we have marking time. And when we mark time, we do not mark time in our 45-degree angle. That is bad. And it looks weird.
Does anyone even do that?
Yeah, my high school does 45.
Marking time?
Oh, no. Oh, marking time. Oh, no. No. So, when we mark time, we bring our feet to parallel. But how do we get to parallel? Well, I'll tell you. So, when we are here, I will give you mark, time, mark. And then the words you could use if you were counting is lift, toe, heel, toe, heel. So that means that on the and of, after you say lift, that means that you will lift your foot up. And then on toe, your toe will hit the ground. And then heel will be count 1. Your left foot, we always start with our left foot in marching band. Your left heel will come down on the beat, and then toe, and then you'll go, and then toe will be your right foot coming down, and then heel will be count 2, and your left and your right heel will come down.
So when are we lifting up the foot?
On count 4. No, on the end of 4. Yeah, it's on count 4. It's when you lift your foot. And then, when we mark time, we want to make sure that when we're in our parallel here, that we keep it a fluid motion. We don't want this. This is weird. So it's got to be a nice fluid motion.
So like this?
Yes, so it's got to, almost like you're on a bicycle. If you were on a bicycle, you wouldn't go like this. And One last thing, the height. We want our heels to come up to our ankle bones. So, or roughly the top of your shoe. So, bring it up.
So not like
Not way
not
up
like
here.
this.
Yeah, you're going to kind of be on the balls of your feet when you mark time.
Okay.
All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll do 8 counts of mark time in playing position. All right. So go ahead and put your horn up, and I'll give you mark, time, mark, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay?
Okay.
Mark, time, mark, lift, toe, heel, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we gotta close. So this is how we close. When we are in parallel, on count 7, no wait, yeah, no. Yeah, I have to think of that. On count 7, what we will do is, instead of bringing our left heel back down, no, I lied. I got it wrong. Okay. On count 8, there we go, count 8.
Even numbers.
Our right, I could do cadets, honestly. On count 8, instead of bringing our left heel down, we will bring our right foot, or our right heel down. We'll bring our right foot out, toe first, so it is back at our 20-something, so we get our 45, and then we'll do the same on count 1 with our left foot. We'll go toe out, and we're back to first position. Okay? Does that make sense?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Okay, so we'll mark time 8, and then I will point close. Yeah, point close. And yeah, so let's go. Go ahead and get set. Mark, time, mark, lift, toe, heel, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, point, close. Very nice. Very nice. Make sure that when you are pointing and closing, it is still as fluid of a motion.
Yeah.
This might be weird because it is a smaller angle than what we do.
No, it's okay. I have a tendency of my left foot is still too far forward.
Oh no, we're not in color guard, sorry.
No, but I still time working with this, so now I still do that a little bit.
Okay. So that's marking time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you mark time. We're going to mark time 8, and you're going to play an F scale all the way up. So what we'll do is I'll give you mark time mark. You'll mark time 4 without playing. Count 5, you will start playing, and then you'll mark time until the end of your scale.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Is this quarter notes or 8 notes or whole notes?
This will be quarter notes. So every time you play a note, you will it'll be on your heel every time you play a note.
2 octaves or 1 octave?
We'll go 1 octave.
Okay.
So you'll go, yeah, just go up. Yeah, okay, let me rephrase. We will go up and then back down, and then you get down to your F, and you will hold 4 and then close.
Hold 4?
Hold 4 counts for your note, and then close. This doesn't
Okay.
make any sense. Okay.
I'll figure it out.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get set. Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2. Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, how much time do I have? Let's see.
I think it used to be
Okay.
on the smaller side.
Oh, I know. It's weird. I got back to teach with them, and I was teaching them, and I was like this, and I was telling them a 45, and they were like, "Dude, that's really big." Sorry, guys. Okay, next we have forward marching, because in marching band, we don't just sit and play scales like this.
We don't?
We don't. We move.
Dang.
I know, right? So forward marching is pretty simple. We will either come from our V, our 45-degree V, or we will come from parallel because we have been marking time. And we are going to take what is called an 8 to 5 step. An 8 to 5 step means that from this yard line to this yard line, you have 8 steps to get there. So in two steps, you'd be, see the little tick mark, you're going to be just past it.
Right.
In 4, where would you be in 4 then? Based on the tick marks.
Right on top of the next tick mark.
No. You'd be right in the middle of those 2 tick marks in the middle. Right center. So right here.
Okay.
And then 4 steps from there.
Is my foot hitting right at the splitting? Or?
No, you will be what is called body center. Body center means that your right foot is slightly away from the center, but your body, if you were to stop here, your body would be right in the middle.
Okay.
Okay? When we take our first step to forward marching, we'll start from parallel because we'll mark time to practice marking time. What we will do, we don't want to just throw our foot out there.
Right.
We just don't want to go like this because our 5 points of alignment go away and you're falling apart and probably going to break your back because that hurt. So you want to think of pushing your whole body with your foot.
Okay.
Try that. Just practice. All the power comes from your right foot being stationary.
Right.
And your left foot is being pushed out. And we also, our heels are always up, down, and our toes are sky high. So we look like this. Yes. Yes. And we want, when we take one step, we want our weight to be evenly balanced between our right leg and our left leg. So that way you're not leaning up here and you're not leaning here. That way our body stays straight. So let's go ahead and practice the first step.
That was really high toes.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, we did. So what we'll do, I'll give you mark. You'll mark time 4, and then you'll just take one step out. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. So go ahead and get set. Mark time. Mark and 1, 2, 3, 4. Step.
Whoops.
Yeah. Minus your little slip. What you want to think about is after your mark time mark, you want to go 1, 2, 3, push, step. You want to think of pushing your right leg into the ground, propelling your left leg forward for 1.
Okay.
Okay? So let's try that one more time, keeping that in mind. Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, push, step. Very nice. That was great. So we'll go ahead, we will take 4 steps forward now. And we want to make sure that when we are marching, that we're not letting the marching take us. So we don't march like this. We want to stay straight and stay with your feet.
Okay.
We also, when we march with what is called a relaxed knee style. So we don't want, when we march, we don't want our knees to be perfectly straight. I don't even know how people do that. We want it to be very relaxed, like so. So your knee is bent when your ankle is crossing, but it is straight on the beat.
Right.
Make sense?
So almost like walking, but not.
Almost like walking, but it's going to be a smaller step, and you want to be more, have better posture than when you regularly walk. Okay?
So you're gonna walk with bad posture?
Most people do. It's okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and take 4 steps. Remember to keep your knees slightly bent, but we're not the Cavaliers. We don't march like this. Don't bicycle it. Okay? And you want to think of your feet. You roll through. Sorry. You roll through when we do our steps. So see how my feet are rolling right through?
Yeah.
Think of it like a rocking chair. When rocking chairs move, they roll. Their little legs. Their little smiley legs.
That's a nice
Roll.
analogy.
Thanks. Okay, so I'll give you mark, time, mark, and we're going to take 4 steps forward, okay?
Okay.
Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, push, step, 2, 3, stop. Good. Good, and if you look at your tick marks, you're going to see that your body is perfectly centered. Okay, so go ahead and take it back. Now we'll do 8 steps forward, so in 8 counts, you should be on that yard line.
Body center or my ankle?
We'll go ahead and close, actually. So what we'll do is, on count, you know how when we mark time, we bring our feet back out? When we're stepping through, we're going to go 5, 6, 7, point. Never stop like this. We go point, close, and we bring our left leg back in.
Why don't we stop with just the heel down?
Because it's ugly. That's why.
That's your reason.
Because that's not what we do in this band. Okay. All right. So 8 steps forward. Mark time 4 before that. Mark time. Mark. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Or point. Oh man. We'll try that again because we both messed up. Okay. So we'll just erase that from our memories, okay? Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, push, step, 2, 3, you're halfway, 5, 6, 7, point, close. Very nice, very nice. So go ahead and come on back. Typically our first step when we are forward marching is usually a little too big because we want to do a regular walking step, which is slightly bigger than our marching band step.
Okay.
So then when we get close to the yard line, so let's say this little rut here is my yard line, we're like tiptoeing the line. So equal size step all the way through. We'll do it one more time, and then next we'll add playing. Because we play and march at the same time too.
No.
Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, point, close. Good. Good. And bring it right back. Right back.
Why don't you just have me turn around?
What?
Why don't I just turn around?
I don't know, because I wanted you to come back here. Okay, so now we're going to play. So all I want you to do is we're going to take our 8, we're going to mark time 4, and then when you step off, I want you to start an F major scale going up, and you'll stop when you halt, okay? So you'll go mark time, mark, 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, 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 bum,
Okay.
bum, bum, bum.
Coordinates then?
Yes, quarter notes. All right, so go ahead and get set. Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Good. All right, so come on back. That was wonderful. And I do believe I'm out of time. I have 2 minutes left. We'll do it again. Okay. So this time, you're going to do the same thing. All right?
Okay.
I could have had you come back, but I didn't. All right? Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now turn around. I want you to come back without playing. So you're just going to come right on back.
Just walk?
No, you're going to march. Just walk. Okay? Mark, time, mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, point, close. Good. That was,
So wanting your chin up a little bit while we're marching?
of course, your chin is always up. It is a tendency to bring it down when you have your instrument. I don't know if that's true for flutes or not. But.
Because I want to look down at the ground.
No, you're not allowed to look down at the ground. There's nothing on the ground for you to look at.
There's a yard line and
No,
halfway.
You see it when you're up here. You use your peripheral vision to look. That way, I can see everything without moving my head.
Okay.
All right. Cool story. That was fun.
Now my phone's on fire. You have